Have you ever noticed how the older you get, the quieter your world becomes? It's not because life has grown smaller. It's because your priorities have. As the years pass, something subtle but powerful begins to shift within us. What once felt exciting now sometimes feels exhausting. What once made our hearts race now just makes our shoulders tense. And perhaps one of the clearest signs of that change is how we feel about having guests over. There was a time when the sound of laughter echoing through the house felt like music. When the kitchen smelled of fresh food and conversations flowed effortlessly. You'd prepare the table, light the candles, maybe even put on your favorite playlist. Hosting was an act of joy, of connection, of love. You'd clean, cook, stay up late, and still somehow feel full of energy. The noise felt alive. The mess didn't matter. The company was always worth it. But slowly, something changed. Somewhere along the way, the same gatherings that once energized you began to drain you. What used to feel like a celebration now feels like work. The laughter is still nice, but the recovery afterward takes longer. The joy of hosting is still there, but it's mixed with a quiet longing for rest. It's not that you don't love people anymore. You still care. You still value connection. But your definition of peace has changed. The home that once served as a stage for social moments has now become your sanctuary, a place not to entertain others, but to protect your own calm. There's something sacred about peace that only time can teach you. When you've lived enough life, when you've carried enough responsibilities, when you've experienced enough chaos, peace becomes priceless. You stop chasing noise. You stop filling every empty moment with activity. You start to crave the simple things. The sound of rain against the window, a quiet cup of coffee, the soft rhythm of your own breath. So when guests come over now, even the kindest ones, even family, it sometimes feels like an intrusion. Not because of who they are, but because of what they interrupt. That fragile, sacred balance you've worked so hard to create. When you were younger, you had endless energy to pour into others. You could host a dinner, laugh for hours, and wake up the next morning ready to do it all again. But now, even a joyful visit can take days to recover from. The body doesn't rebound as fast. The mind needs more quiet. The soul needs more space. And then there's the effort behind it all. The cleaning, the cooking, the endless small talk. Even something as simple as preparing for guests can stir stress. For many older adults, routines have become vital. Sleep schedules, meal times, medication, all carefully balanced to keep the day steady. And one unexpected visit can throw that rhythm off. Add to that the quiet worry about germs or illness, something that didn't even cross your mind years ago. And it's easy to understand why you might hesitate before opening the door. It's not about rejecting people. It's about protecting your peace. You see, what's really happening here is wisdom. You're learning that your energy is limited and sacred, that every conversation, every visit, every favor costs something. Physical, emotional, and mental energy no longer refills the way it once did. And so you begin to spend it wisely. It's not selfishness, it's self-awareness. There's a difference between loneliness and solitude, and that difference becomes crystal clear with time. Loneliness aches for company, but solitude is peace. Solitude is chosen. It's the joy of sitting alone and feeling completely content. It's waking up to silence and realizing you don't need anything else to feel full. It's watering your plants, listening to soft music, or just watching the sky change colors, and feeling deeply connected to life without needing to say a single word. That's not loneliness. That's presence. That's peace. And when you discover that kind of peace, you start protecting it fiercely. You realize how fragile it can be, how easily one careless comment, one loud visit, one burst of energy can shatter it. You learn to say no more often, not out of rejection but preservation. You choose quality over quantity, calm over chaos, and silence over shallow noise. Some people might not understand. They might say, "You've changed." And they're right. You have. You've evolved. You've reached a point where your worth is no longer tied to how much you give, but how much peace you allow yourself to keep. You used to say yes to every invitation. Now you weigh them carefully. You used to fill your days with social plans. Now you leave room for breathing. You used to try to make everyone feel welcome. Now you make yourself feel safe. And that's what growth looks like. Your home has changed too. It's no longer just a place to gather. It's become a reflection of your inner world. A space where every object, every sound, every bit of light feels intentional. You no longer decorate for others. You create comfort for yourself. What was once a busy stage filled with laughter and plates and chatter is now a place of stillness. The chairs might stay empty longer, the phone might ring less often, but the silence feels good. It's not emptiness, it's peace. A knock at the door that once made your heart leap with excitement might now make you pause. Not because you don't care, but because you finally understand how precious your energy is. You no longer want to fill your space with noise. You want to fill it with meaning. You don't need 10 visitors. You just need one conversation that nourishes your soul. You don't need endless plans. You just need one quiet moment that feels right. With age comes clarity, the kind that strips away the unnecessary and reveals what's real. You start to see through gossip, through shallow talk, through the kind of social noise that drains rather than uplifts. You've had enough storms in life. You no longer wish to invite new ones in. Now, peace is your priority. And when you choose peace, you stop apologizing for it. You stop feeling guilty for closing the door, for letting the phone go unanswered, for saying, maybe next time. You start realizing that the people who truly love you will understand, and those who don't never really listened anyway. Protecting your peace doesn't mean isolating yourself. It means being intentional. You still welcome love, kindness, and connection, but you choose when and how they enter your life. You choose visits that feed your spirit, not ones that deplete it. You choose people who bring calm, not chaos. And when you do open your door, when you do sit down for that cup of tea, it feels special again. Because now it's not about obligation. It's about genuine connection. That's the beauty of growing older. You no longer chase everything. You attract what aligns. You no longer host to impress. You welcome to connect. You no longer fill your calendar. You fill your heart. So if you've noticed that you no longer enjoy having guests the way you once did, let this be your reminder. That's okay. You haven't lost your warmth. You've simply reclaimed your peace. You've realized that stillness is not emptiness, that quiet is not loneliness, and that rest is not laziness. You've learned that peace is not something you stumble upon. It's something you build, protect, and honor. You've spent decades giving, hosting, serving, listening, making others comfortable. But now it's your turn. It's time to make yourself comfortable. It's time to treat your home as the sanctuary it was always meant to be. That doesn't mean shutting people out. It means welcoming them in a way that honors your energy and your boundaries. It means knowing when to say yes and when to say no. It means letting your heart, not your guilt, decide. Because at this stage in life, you finally understand peace isn't something you earn. It's something you deserve. So the next time you choose quiet over company, don't apologize for it. Don't explain it away. Smile, because you've earned that peace. You've earned that silence. You've earned the right to rest, to recharge, to simply be. That, right there, is what aging gracefully truly means. It's not about resisting time. It's about embracing wisdom. It's about realizing that you no longer need to prove anything to anyone. You've lived, you've learned, and now you're finally free to live on your own terms, peacefully, intentionally, beautifully. So let the world keep knocking. You'll answer when it feels right. Until then, sit back, breathe, and enjoy your peace. You've earned it.